Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the Catch Cup and let's see what we're going to be running here. We have the Dewgong paired with the Gligar and the Clodsire. They decided to switch out into the Clefable. This Clefable is going to get met with our Clodsire. They do throw the Moonblast. Moonblast not effective against this Clodsire, so it basically tells us they have Moonblast and Meteor Mash. So we're going to let all of this go through. Then the Moonblast goes through it, we get debuff, so it's going to be a little bit harder to farm down. And they are able to get to another move right here. Meteor Mash comes through, almost takes us out. But we have a ton of energy and we give it minimal farm, which is ideal right here. Earthquake goes through, they decide to get out of that situation. And they have Annihilate in the back. Annihilate here is going to have to get through this Gligar. Gligar does have the double Aerial Ace at this point, able to outpace this Annihilate before they get to the moves. We shield once, they're going to go for another shield on this Aerial Ace, and now we just got the shield here. And then, okay, we actually let this go, and then we're going to farm down here. Or actually, we're just going to shield and then just throw a Icy Wind, probably. Nope, we're just going to farm down, and then we're going to throw this Icy Wind back at this Dragonair. So either way we could have played it, we could have shielded, farmed, taken out the Annihilate with the Gligar, but we decided to let it go and then just beat him with the Dewgong in the back. So GG's. Next game, let's see what we find. We got the Dewgong paired with the Gligar, going against the Gligar, great matchup. They switch out into the Jellicent. Ooh, kind of a core breaker for our team here. Clodsire doesn't do that great. Only can do some neutral damage, and then the Gligar wouldn't want those surfs to come through. So we're just going to stay in here going for these draw runs. Draw run gets into the low red. We are going to be able to tank the next move, so we decided to let it go. And then at this point, we're going to throw this Icy Wind when we have it. Icy Wind is resisted, but it is enough to take out that Jellicent. We're going to come back in with their Decidueye. We're going to switch out. Our opponent here does switch back into their Gligar. We have the Clodsire with Stone Edge for this reason, for the Flyers. So we're going to do some neutral damage with the Stone Edge here. Let's see if they end up shielding or they're just going to let this one go. They decided to shield right there and try to get to another Stone Edge. They don't allow us to get to the Stone Edge right there. So this Clodsire is definitely gone. They have so much energy. They had enough move to get to it before we can get to one move here. They switch out into the Decidueye. Our opponent here does throw the Spirit Shackle, and we are going to be able to survive it. And then we're going to go for this Aerial Ace. They decide to shield, and now they're going to be able to get to another move here. Frenzy Plant does KO. Do we have an opportunity to farm down? No, we don't. This is going to be an Icy Wind to take out this Decidueye, but this Gligar is going to have enough health to farm us down right there. Nice play by my opponent. Man, Jellicent in the back, kind of difficult to deal with. They ended up having the double Ghost lineup in the back, ABB for them. Alright, here we have the Empoleon. Empoleon does okay against the Dewgong. We do have the potential drill run to throw. We're just gonna let this go because we can survive all their moves. The neutral drill peck goes through. They decide to switch out into the Annihilate, and that's gonna allow us to switch into the counter. We have the Gligar coming in. We can tank the first one easily. Now we're gonna be able to get to 2 Aerial Aces here. First Aerial Ace goes through. They actually just let it go, so we're just going to farm down. We don't have to get to another Aerial Ace until now. This Aerial Ace here potentially could get a shield from our opponent. They decided to tank it, but they are going to get farmed down. Another Decidueye in the back here, which is going to make us go into this Dewgong. This Dewgong here does get to an Icy Wind, but they CFP tie. And then we're just going to shield and get this Icy Wind off because it's going to get a shield for sure. And then we get the debuff. And then now we're just going to do some super effective Icy Ice Shards. So we did tank the damage, and then we're going to go into our Clodsire. We tanked the Frenzy Plant quite easily. Remember, they're already debuffed, so we can endure these moves even more so than usual. Here we're just going to shield, and then we're going to get to another Stone Edge here for the KO. And this is exactly why we have the Stone Edge for the neutrals situation. So GG's to our opponent right there, able to win with the Decidueye in the back. Alright, next game, let's see. We got the Dewgong paired with, or going up against the Weezing. This is another kind of a neutral matchup here. they're going to be able to get to their potential play rough. Let's see, they throw the play rough. Okay, play rough goes through. Nice neutral damage, gets us into the yellow. Going to go for this Icy Wind. Icy Wind is also doing some neutral damage, but we're looking for some advantage. So we're just going to shield right here and then look for a little bit of farm. Go for this next Icy Wind. Maybe we get a shield. Maybe they let it go. Okay, so we win the lead. And then they reveal that they have the Chestnut. So Chestnut, it's not going to be great against our backline. We're going to switch out into the Gligar. Gligar gets a lot of wing attacks to go through. They go for the Frenzy Plant. One Frenzy Plant doesn't quite KO. And now we have a ton of energy to potentially bait out some shields from the Skeledirge. One shield goes down. Here we go for the dig. For sure going to get another shield. And then our opponent here is going to have to face our Clodsire. We are able to tank the first one. One Shadow Ball does roughly like 25% damage. Next one here, we're going to shield. It ends up being the Disarming Voice, which is fine because now we have a ton of energy on the Clodsire that we can farm. And then now we're just going to go for this Earthquake here. It is resistant, but it's going to be our better move here. And it does take it out. So GG's to our opponent right there. Props to our opponent running some Chestnut. Don't really see that a lot right now in the Catch Cup, but you do see that in regular open Great League. Next game, let's see if we can end up on a good note, possibly. And we're going to have the Dewgong going up against the Frostlass. So another situation where we don't want to see this in the back line. So we're just going to stay in and play this one out. We know we can take the first one, but we're going to shield here to kind of prolong the matchup. One drill run goes through, does good neutral damage. They decide to let it go, and we're going to be able to get to the next move here before they get to theirs. Icy Wind comes through. And then it's enough to take it out. That Shadow is not strong enough to withstand that Icy Wind right there. Okay, so we switch out when they have the double come in, and then they reveal that they have the Whiscash in the back. Whiscash is going to be pretty decent against our whole team here, where the goal here is to get it low enough to farm down with something. One Scald goes through. We do not avoid the debuff, but we are able to get to a Arrow Ace here. Surely he's going to get a shield. Okay, he does get a shield. We have the Whiscash in the red. They go for the double Scald right there. And then we decide to switch out when they have their double come back in. We know that we can tank their first couple of charge move here. They're just going to spam Body Slams at this point. Okay, another Body Slam goes through. And now we're just going to go for this Stone Edge. We need two moves, so we're just going to go for two Stone Edges at this point, or we might even go for Earthquake at this point, at this range. Okay, not quite, but we do get a Stone Edge to go off into the Whiscash. Whiscash gets it so low that we are able to farm it down, which is good for us. Go for this Icy Wind right here, debuff their fast moves and their charge moves here. Here, we only have to shield because they potentially could have that wild charge right there, so that was a great shield by us, and now we're going to be able to win the game with this Icy Wind. So, GG's to our opponent. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.